Okay, I'm recording this for posterity, so I'll do a little bit of an opinion about this because it is surprising how they've run with this. I even called him out on it. We've all called him out on it. He's still running with it, and it's just surprising. It's just like I've never come across that before. Like in the past, honestly, even in really dodgy situations, in dodgy environments, eventually, if you've called someone out enough times and asked them to prove it enough times, then you'd find that person would stop that particular lie. But for some reason, and I do think a lot of it's to do with the fact he'll brazenly admit that he has nothing else. It's just blowing my mind. Like, because he's there, stood right in front of you, saying, well, he's got every skill in the world. I'm making this up about this person. I've got nothing else to talk about, and we were the ones who did the banning, and then literally every single stream he starts it by going, oh, CP's banned everyone and blocked everyone, and you're all going along with it, and it's just fair enough as a joke for the first few times, and obviously if that's what you want to do, if that's what you want to spend your time going around doing on repeat, just because I couldn't be arsed to do anything about it up to now, because I've not been streaming. It has put me off doing it because I'm just like, I've got to go through this whole rigmarole and I just don't have the time, as you well know, and it just shows how fucking cheap you are. Unfortunately for me, there's no one else around to see it, and there's just me who can see this, because anyone else who can see it, the sad fannies are just such fucking sheep, just wanting to fucking kiss your asses so much that they're willing to put up with this low level shit. Fucking hell. I hope you've got some better projects in the background and this is just your front facing stuff, because if this is all you guys have got, then it's a fucking far cry from what it was, innit? I know that fucking Evil used to knock everything down and stop everything from happening every time it got any steam behind it, but guys, like, some of the ideas you guys were coming up with, what we all were talking about, and some of the creativity and stuff, and now you've reduced to this, to going around. Yes, fair enough, it's a laugh to go and ban everyone and someone else's because I shouldn't have given you wrenches or whatever, but like, to make like weeks and weeks out of it and show how little of a life you've got. Do you know what I mean? You literally just go in because you've got more time on the internet than me, that I'm a cunt basically, and I'm unworthy of any respect at all because I've got other things to do. It's just fucking unbelievable. It's just this place. It's just the levels are just beyond anything I've ever seen. So I suppose it always was like that. The levels were always beyond anything I'd ever seen with everything else. So why should this be any different? But the level of negativity is just so, like, there's just nothing to attach it to. Like in the past, people would kick off like cooking sick on each other because they weren't playing the right game or something like that, and it was a to and fro, or they'd be accused. I mean, Darius is time to be accusing people of being pedos or whatever, but there'd be a to and fro, and I know there is a bit of a to and fro with this, but it is just me going, have you seen this? Has anyone seen this yet? Have you seen this? They haven't started with anything. There's been no argument to start with. He even admitted that he made that up, which that is a new thing on and all the trolling and everything. There was a consenting beginning before, and that's all different. It's just, this guy's just literally bringing down standards constantly to the point where he's just like, I've got nothing else to talk about. We went in and made this whole issue and so we're just going to now pretend that we didn't, to all the people who also were in on the joke, and we're all going to pretend that it didn't happen and just make a like little play act as if it didn't, about this one woman who isn't even here because she's got better things to do. Anyway, right, so I'm going to share my screen. I won't bother turning off notifications because it doesn't seem to take any, well, I will, I'll click it, but it probably won't do anything about it because it doesn't do anything. Right. I found a video. So let's have a look at this. So okay. Here we are. Here's my thing. That fly is still here. I've not been in this room really since I did that. So I've got how to unblock the YouTube channel on this thing. I mean, you know what these videos are like. You have to go through them and they're like, how to unblock your YouTube channel in 2024. And it's like from 2020. They just put a different title on it. Again, it's the same shit as this, isn't it? Are you willing to put up with that, are you? That's the sort of fucking vibe we're talking about. This is the fucking Lego, crowd pleasing bullshit. But the crowd, depending on the crowd. And here, I suppose, in this, where you've got people just, you've got 5-minute crafts, for instance, and these massive corporations that are just churning out these 5-minute AI videos, like what Hayat's doing. But like the polished version just to generate just so much money out of these little shitty videos. And that's exactly what's happening here, but just on this really, really cheesing fucking car boot sale level, car boot sale level, which again is fine, but then he's got this whole group of ninnies around him, and that's the interesting thing. I mean, obviously he's an interesting example in himself because of the brazen lying and just pushing it, and an extreme example in my experience, and someone to watch in that sense, and very educational, because I mean, for him, if he's doing that, then I can look at people who are a bit like that in my life, and I've had an education there, an absolute education, fantastic. But the ninnies and the guys just egging this on. I mean, Gussie Goro, right? My God, like, you are the biggest ninny going. And I thought there was something about you, and you're fucking intelligent. I thought you were. And what? Who hurt you, mate? You know what I mean? Who hurt you guys? What is it? What happened to you? What happened to you guys that you ended up like this? Seriously. That this is your entertainment. It's my entertainment watching you, obviously. But my God, this is your entertainment. Just going round the same lies over and over again. And building up someone who is clearly a fucking mental fanny. I know that's fine for lolcowism and all that stuff, but it gets boring on the same topic all the time. Like, say you look at someone like King Cobra. That's a bit sort of Groundhog Day and stuff, but there's a story. He brings stuff to the table. He's not shut down. He's not stopped from making connections with other people. You know what I mean? They're encouraging it because they want to milk it. They want to milk these connections. They want to milk these conversations. That's trolling. It's not through fear. There's no one that's got any fear of King Cobra, have they? Do you know what I mean? And King Cobra doesn't control fucking anybody. Do you know what I mean? They control him, obviously. But that's not the case here. You've got this army mentality, like I'm going to, in this upload the Scorned FM, the tape, which I'm just uploading at the moment, but I go into that there as like, what? Like, that's what I'm trying to express is, because for me it's just interesting that difference. There's a difference in flavour massively between these old ninnies and this weird old thing when you actually look at the naked lunch of what it is, and then you've got sort of my example comparison, which is like one of the classics, which is King Cobra with massive lol cow and that whole community of people who feast around him, and that being a Groundhog Day. But that's trolling. That's how that is. That's classic trolling. And this, yes, there were more nuances and stuff which made it more interesting, and it wasn't just your classic trolling of call and response all the time. There was a way more engaged, involved side of it, especially for me because my melon was being twisted by evil, of course, which made it a bit weird. But like, you've also got the knock-on effect of that, the personal investment in that, because it's smaller as well. And I think some of the people that they've reached out to, the people that they've tried to bolster their numbers with, it's just that desperation again. It's another thing to collaborate, and then there's this. There's a dilution going on, and I've said that before. But that's, it's evolution and whatnot. I'm just pointing it out. So anyway, I will do this, and I thought I'd record it. But yeah, they've literally got nothing, because if they had a problem with me, if I was so bad, if I was such a terrible person, then to warrant, and it's fair enough being, trying to fucking milk me. It's fair enough taking the piss. It's fair enough pulling my pigtails. But we can all agree that this is beyond. That this is beyond that. This is not that, right? This is not that, and we all know that, and it hasn't been that for a very long time. So let's just be straight about it, right? And this is all for what purpose? Because they went in and blocked everyone, and I tried to unblock them, and they went in again and did it, and they went in again and did it. Because obviously somewhere, someone, it's a virus. It's just like a virus. You know what I mean? You've got to get all the random alt accounts that they've given big wrenches to, or whatever, and then obviously do all that. But I didn't. I've only ever unblocked the list once, and then obviously they've gone in and done it again, which is like, it's just where it is. And again, evolution, it's just the way it is. But the side of it where they're literally making stream after stream on me unblocking it just proves that you've got nothing on me, like I'm saying. But on top of that, we've got the highest level of vitriol, attacking and trying to stamp on someone and stop them from doing anything. On top of that, what else can I say? Like, it's absolutely unbelievable. My point being is that, I don't know if I can get this across, it's that you're going to put that much effort into fabricating this on repeat, and really this is the first time I've really mentioned it, so it's not even like you've got that much out of it, apart from shutting down communication, shutting down channels, and shutting down me creating anything. Now that is not trolling, and that is definitely not lolcowism, because as soon as I want to do that, it's not like because it's so damaging that you're going to put a stop to it, because obviously as soon as I get around to doing it, I'll be back on doing it. So you know that I'm not even giving it that much of a fuck. It's not upsetting me in that way. Otherwise I'd be straight on like try hard alley going like Ricardo, like, oh shit, I don't want to lose any subs. I don't want any of these old ninnies to actually see the truth behind me and know that it's not as important as all this. It's the fucking number one thing in my life. You know what I mean? Because I'm not doing that, you guys are going to claim a win on me. On repeat, every single fucking day. Because Evil wants to call me a hag and you want to suck his fucking cock. Every single one of you. What a delightful scenario. So, yes, on that, I will sort this out. So, this old video that says it's for 2024, we'll see what she has to say. Right.
You have to scroll down.
Oh right, yeah. This was the thing, is I couldn't find the it was in the settings and no one could tell me. So, and I was looking for the community and I was in the wrong bit. So managing moderators. Oh, it's you. How the fuck was he? I would have banned him. Oh, you little prick. Now he is. So all you guys can fuck right off. I'm sorry to you guys. I'll leave. Sorry, Volt. It's him. It was him. Now this guy is such a fucking creep. Either that or it's Tommy and he's given them to him. Do you know what I mean? Tommy will have given it to him. Oh right, yeah. So this shows how much effort I put in. You know what I mean? I'm not try hard alley. I'm really not. I'm just occasionally coming on and doing this stuff, and I would never even think. I mean, that's fair enough, innit? That's the troll dojo, but it's not a major win, is it? To get fucking Captain N to get his little win. Is that to make him feel better for being trounced off the whole community, for being a massive creep and proven to be so? And here he is proving himself to be a huge fucking creep and desperado. Wow, wow, wow. So hidden users. Yeah, it was basically everybody. Some of the people who are banned on here. Alrighty then. So let's take off. Get to the chopper. My gosh. Fuck this man, this is Doshin. Now Doshin, I might leave you on the band, to be honest. No, I'm not really. But yeah, like, I see you, Doshin. I see what you're doing. I think you've climbed in fully now, haven't you? You've climbed in fully, and so yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? I've seen you now. There's no grey area really now between me and you. I think you've said your piece. You've shown it now. But I'll unbond you anyway. Gussie Goro, you little piece of shit. You absolute fanny, card carrying cultist. You audit me as much as you fucking like. For what reason? What reason? How did I hurt you, Gussie? What did I do to you? What have the women of the world done to you, fucking cooking bastards? See, I'll tell you something about Gussie Goro. He is one of the big lies. He is one of those that they fucking won't talk about anything. Because I saw an elephant in a room happen fucking ages ago with him, when he didn't know where to put his face. And he didn't know what to do because everyone was against evil, and he couldn't fucking speak up for him today. He couldn't stand up for him like he's doing against this woman. Oh, he's a big man now. But when it was Dean and everyone saying stuff against evil, he walked away from evil straight away. And when evil was on a stream with him, just him and Tommy and Gussie, and it was Gussie's stream, he ignored evil for the entire stream on there because he's a little bitch. But he didn't want to, like, obviously ignore Tommy because Tommy was his mate and Tommy was too important to him. But at the time, evil was too hot to handle. So instead of talking to his mate or even just being honest about it, he sat there with him in the fucking chat for the entire stream and never fucking acknowledged it. And I'll never forget that. So that shows the sort of personality we're dealing with here. So we'll take Justy off. I suppose I'll take fucking Dean off. The really solid video off. Fucking Ron. Rabbit Dude. Nightbot. This crying Nene, I suppose. Moonsoon, for what that's worth. Like, obviously, has had them all, haven't they? Doshin. Right, if that is a different account to one of Dean's, then I will. But if that is just one of Dean's, then just use a different one. Just because, again, like I say, punching down for me, I'm just not... It's not anyone specifically because it's him, because obviously he's been saying all sorts of shit about me. I've not even watched it yet. Me and Liam were going to watch it off screen and do a reaction maybe. But, yeah, like, obviously, there's no love lost there. But at the same time, I still don't want to punch down. So with this one, I will unblock it. And if you are an account of your own, in your own right, and obviously I'm leaving myself open to, you know, it's like an honesty box here, but I'm at least stating my boundaries to the limit that I can in this free environment. I don't want to limit free speech, but at the same time, I'm just letting people know what my preferences are, for whatever reason that is. I don't know why, but yeah, in case this is an account of its own, I will unblock it, so you've got your right to speak. But if you are just an alt of someone else's, I'd prefer it if you use a different one. But whatever. Heavy Metal Gamer, Josh Garland, welcome back. Ralph, I don't even know who Ralph is that one of yours, Yoshi? This one can stay off. This one can stay off. Albo Arme, Huya, for what that's worth, because he's in his hiding, obviously, a lot of the time. This guy is such a fucking cretin, man. Such a fucking cretin, but yeah, I mean, you know, fucking problem to me. Yep, hello, you're back. The Ghost, hello, what your work? I don't know who Siver is. I think that's maybe one of Dean's. Rad Rob, greetings. Altacount One owns Ricardo. How could that be? Now, Auntie Herbie Derby, yes, you're going on, but don't you think that your sideways motions are not being noticed? I do appreciate confrontation, so if you do have anything to say, I'd appreciate it if you actually just said it. Like, when you can look at the people who I'm friends with, like Buttocks, I've got a lot of time for Angela, I've got a lot of time for Albert, I've got a lot of time for Red Bull, and in fact, like, you know, Red Bull and Buttocks are like the people, and Altacount are the people who challenge me. but not in an aggressive way. But just they will always, if there's a question or anything that's even controversial about, oh, then what about this? Absolutely fantastic. It might not necessarily be the time that I need to do it and that I want to do it. They'd be perfect for me, and it might put me about and put me on my back foot or something. But I'm not scared of that. I'm not fucking Ricardo crying in the privet. That's what it's all about. And this place does have controversies, it does have grey areas, and it does have things and differences of opinion. I'm all over that. I'm not so bothered about sideways shit, not so bothered about passive aggression, not so bothered about doing the whole sort of backhanded compliments and backhanded pity and all that stuff. So I have got my eye on that, and I much prefer a direct communication. Just letting you know on that one. So Elliot the Third, don't even know who that is. Welcome back, Mrs. Yeah, again, I'm letting another psycho in the pot, but I'm only going to let keep Ricardo off, just because I know it'll piss him off, and it's funny. And it'll just give him probably another year's worth of complaints. You should talk to Captain N, because he's the one who banned everybody. So you talk to him about it. But I'm sure you've got plenty of alts on here that you can use. Prime 1, again, very similar to the anti-Herbie Derby lecture. Similar to that with you, mate. If you've got something to fucking say it. But you won't, because I've actually asked you about this, but you're happy to fucking milk it. Fair enough. And my question is like, it's not milking it for laughs, that one. That's milking it just for the ziggurat, and that's what I find interesting, because that's a simp for simp community, and that's the fucking Barney the dinosaur bullshit. To Judge Judy's, welcome back, Curia. Sierra Air. See, this has all happened really recently, so because Sarah was on my stream when I came back. So since then, so we've got either under his own steam or under the direction of Tommy. We've got, because Tommy was well aware of all of it. So either way, he's the organ grinder, isn't he? So, and he's shown that he knew everything about what was going on with that. And that's why I thought it was him. So I would think that they've organised something there. He's either done it, got him to ban him, and he's wanting more exposure, so he's left Captain N on there to give him more exposure. He will get more exposure. Welcome back, George Taylor. You will get more exposure if that's what you want. See, that's the wrong one. I'll leave that one off, Nelda, because one alt's enough, isn't it? And that one was just a real fucker. So now you can leave that one alone. Easy peasy. Oh, is that D? Who was Easy Peasy in the Discord that time, I wonder? Mecha Dino Gaming, greetings. That's Dorshin, I believe. Yeah, again, sorry, Hugh, again, these must level 1. Bloody hell. Sorry, guys, it's just that these must have been... This was quite recent. And I don't think I left the wrench on him. I could have done. But I think that possibly Tommy gave him that wrench. Another Evol. Voltron. How many of these are yours, Dorshin? Even banned Grain TV. That's funny. That's actually... Oh, Volp, how many? I should have counted. How many of these? How many Volp accounts were there? That must be like the third or fourth Volp account. Shoebox Files. Now, I could have banned Shoebox Files back in the day because it was right at the beginning and he was being bullied. Another Volp account. And I do think that this is Volp. I think this is Volp. Who were they saying it was yesterday? I can't remember. Dropping Aravima. Ooh, I don't know who that is. E King, hello. Well, again, like I say, I'll give you that one because it's got history, hasn't it? Bob C. Nowlin, welcome back. See, look at him with his double dipping. I don't know which one the fake Ricardo is. Fake Ricardo is welcome back, but other Ricardo can fucking kiss my... Oh, look at it all, right? Good Lord. I don't know who Siver is, but I'll give you a chance. All right, Maker. So yeah, I'm just... I don't know what to do about... Look at these Dorshin accounts. Oh my god. Harriet America's welcomed back. Giorgio, welcome back. Signal 66, I think that was Dorshin, that account. Angie MM, no idea. Doom Juan. Dank, hello, welcome back. I know you're an interesting one in the doorway, aren't you? You're an interesting one in the doorway, I have to say. And just, if you think there's a problem with being blocked, you want to talk to the little bitches. The little absolute crying bitches over there. Not that did this, because this is funny, but have just been, and not that even mentioned it and made a joke stream about it, but that are still using it as their main campaign, their main problem, and their main reason for doing what they're doing. Donny Dolphin, oh, some names I haven't heard for a long time. Welcome back, Luke. Welcome back, Fatal Vision. Another one from Doshin. Cody's Premium Dildo. Suskun. More Judge Judy. How many Judge Judys are there? That's about 5. I wonder if they're all the same person. That guy is absolutely nuts. He's an absolute psycho. You can see how psycho these people are. How many? I mean, some people, obviously there's a few of the different accounts, but like different people doing that same account. But I think in some cases it's the same person with the same thing over and over again. Ugh. Oh, that's another name I haven't seen for a while. And Post Community Love, hello! Everyone, obviously, welcome back. Sorry for any miscommunication. It was just one of those things that I just never got round to it, and I only have a very small amount of time to do this shit. I really do. Like, I'm going in, otherwise I'd have done a stream. Do you know what I mean? I'd have some chance of, I'd have to do this before I can. And I've only got so long to do it, which is why I did a recording instead. But I would have liked to have done a stream, because today I've only got Wednesdays and Thursdays when I can really do it, and possibly sometimes in the day, in the mornings and stuff. But lately I've had other things to do in the mornings. I've been out and stuff. I haven't really been in and got back in time to do it, and then go back and get my kid. So it is really these couple of days, and if I don't get one done, then it's as and when I can do it during the week. But you know, the one bit of time that I would have had to do it, I've had to do this, and obviously that's the point. And there you've got a question: why are they so scared to shut me down and to shut down all this communication over and over again? And this isn't the first time they've done it over and over again. But I'm not going to read too much into that, because that is just Colin and the repetitiveness of the meme, and that's fair enough, you know. But yeah, like, is that all of them? Bobby Fish was the last one. Look at that. No, you're never going to come back anyway. Yeah, it's just Ricardo and one old account of Nelda's, because if that came up, I'd just ban that one again anyway, just because it's bullshit. So that's that. Hidden users. Now. Nothing. What happened to all the Ricardos and stuff? Managing moderators. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hello, hello, hello. And then we've got you guys are moderators. Because I do trust you. I don't know who you are. That's the only reason why I'm a bit like, but I do trust you now. Now I know how to get back on it, and when I forget, I can look back on my own recording, which will show me how to do it. So there's that. So this is all above board, hopefully now. Blocked words. Any suggestions for blocked words in the comments? We could do it every week. Block links. Oh, you can choose not to block links. This is already blocked. Oh, right. If you select this option, your comment will have to help with you. Just make it apply to moderators. Oh! Is this always been like this? So you can have it set to approved links. That's cool. That's very cool. So yes, let's test that out next time I get a chance to do a stream. Send in links for if you're not a mod. Send a link, and then we'll see if they can be shared. Because if so, we'll do a linky stream. Because that'd be fucking hilarious. Yes. Okay. Yes. So yeah. As a heads up, I am doing this in preparation for slowly building up. Those guys aren't giving me much space. They're just harping on the same old miserable funny shit. But I've moaned about that in my other upload. So there's that. But yeah, this is just part of me starting to build back from scratch after the decimation. For future reference, or anyone who doesn't know what this is, of being in the troll dojo with the trolls, making friends with them, giving them a wrench. This is what you get. But on top of it, they then run a fucking month-long smear campaign about you having banned them, turning everyone against you, literally just saying, basically, oh, I've got more time to spend on the internet than you, and I've got lower standards than you, and that's it. They've just got more time on the internet. Woohoo! So that's that. I hope you enjoyed my how to unblock people from your YouTube channel in 2024 how-to video. Right, save, obviously. Right, there we are. There it is, done. I'll see you later.
Gonna creep.